Hey guys, it's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. A little bit of sage powder on my table. Okay, this reading here is for my Scorpios for September 2019. I pre-shuffled your cards a little bit, but this is going to be an Archangel reading, so I'm going to pull some Archangel cards out for you, and then I'm going to finish them off with some of my Thought Tarot cards, my Tot. Alright, as always, follow your own intuition in any situation. Make sure you check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs also, because I read for all of them. Let me see what else. We are in the Virgo season. So let's see what Virgo brings in. Kind of energy this Virgo season is bringing in for our Scorpios for September 2019. I did get a message before about somebody's changing their thought process. So we'll see what's going on here with our Scorpios and their thought process changing, okay? What kind of messages we have for our Scorpios for September 2019 for our Scorpios? September. Archangels, what messages we have for Scorpio? I could talk to you for hours, but I'm gonna let, oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. So our first card we did get for my Scorpios is the Page of Michaels. This talks about communication, the truth. Okay. Then we got the Two of Raphaels. This is the truth in a relationship. And then the Five of Raphael. All right. So somebody does have a change of mind and a change of heart. I see what's going on here. So let's talk about this first before we get into our Thought Tarot cards, okay, guys? The Page of Michaels talks about seeing things in a different perspective, the truthfulness, being very blunt about how you feel right now, not caring about how somebody else feels and expressing how you feel. So this, this talks about a lot of clarity, and, it might be a little challenge for some people to open up and express themselves, but this is somebody going, like, going through their P's and Q's and realizing that they're not where they want to be, okay? For some of y'all Scorpios, you might be having a change of heart. The Two of Raphaels here, this talks about partnership and relationship. So definitely somebody having a change of heart, change of mind, seeing things differently. And it talks about making decisions, using your head and your heart together. And your heart and your mind might not be on the same page. And it talks about maybe you and this partner of yours are not on the same page, either mentally or emotionally right now. It's causing a little bit of friction, and basically for y'all Scorpios, because this message did come in for my Scorpios about speaking your truth and about letting your partner know that you're not on the same page wavelength with them right now, and what they want is not what you want, and it's about being truthful about it and not worrying about how they feel, but being very clear and cut about what you have to say. This can be somebody that's thought about it, and needs to communicate how they feel. Like they spend a lot of time in their mind and in their heart about the situation, okay? With the Five of Ariel, this is, first of all, this person might be feeling like this alone, maybe feeling left out in the cold, or maybe alone in certain ways, not being able to communicate to their partner about how they feel about them not wanting the same things right now as they want. But it can also be somebody walking away to follow their own ambitions, their own goals, their own, how they feel, and following what's really in their heart. And, they really thought about it. So with the Five of Ariel, like I said, it might be some of y'all might feel a little left out in the cold, like you're not always involved. Maybe your partner goes out a lot and you're not always invited to the places they go to. I don't know. That can be for some of you. For others of you, it might not be y'all on the same page together. Like the relationship is on like two different wavelengths. Y'all not finding grounding. Compromising? Because I don't see no type of, I do see somebody could walk away if there's no type of compromise going on here. You can actually push, for cross watchers, you can push your Scorpio away. Scorpios will walk away, I call them the silent killers, because they are silent killers, They know how to hurt you quietly, but the sting is so hard that you'll feel it for a lifetime, because that's what Scorpios do. They're quiet, they don't really mess with nobody until somebody fucks with them. Oh, excuse my language, but somebody messes with them. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, but you gotta really be careful, because If you're, I'm talking to the cross watcher. For those of you cross watcher, if your Scorpio is feeling a little bit blocked or feeling like they're not getting their way, and some Scorpios can be, how you say, a little self-absorbed in their own ways, in their own projects, kind of like they want their stuff to succeed before anything else. And if they don't feel like they're succeeding, or they don't feel like they can move forward, they will walk away. So you need to give your Scorpio some room to, I guess, do what they got to do. Now, that's just for some cross watchers, not for everybody. Now, for my Scorpios, like I said, some of you are on a different wavelength. You want to walk a different path. Your heart and your mind is not on the same level. I don't know if it's that you don't feel the same way, or you're thinking differently about your relationship, or you feel different about your relationship right now, and you're starting to see the clarity about it, because the page of Michael talks about the truth. So you're actually seeing the truthful perspective of this relationship right now. Okay, Scorpio, you're seeing it for what it is, and this is what your relationship will be exposed in. The fact that it's truthful. Yes, whatever it is that you're feeling right now about this relationship, it is the truthful feeling about this relationship. And even though some things might hurt, or it might be a little bit not manipulative, but more like insensitive, that's the word, a little bit insensitive in the other person's part or in your part, but it is the truth, and truth and clarity overrides a lot of stuff. But make sure you're making decisions using your head and your heart together. The tool Raphael's telling you, make sure you're making the right decisions before you decide to walk away, or before somebody else walks away, okay? Because this can be also your partner, okay, Scorpio? This might be your partner feeling like this, and they're ready to walk away. So you might want to take some time and nurture what's going on in your relationship, and figure out where's the change of mind or the change of heart focus in here, okay, guys? For a lot of you, this is talking about a committed a relationship, whether it's a friendship or relationship. But for others, it might be that your heart's not in your work no more, and you're ready to move on to bigger and more work that pays you more and does things more, okay, like gives you more and or whatnot. But pretty much, if you don't want something in your relationship to happen a certain way, you might want to pay attention to what's going on, how your partner feels. All right, Scorpios? Let's see what the Dot Tarot cards have to say about the situation. Let's get a little bit more clarification here. I don't want to waste too much time on our archangels, but our archangels' messages are the strongest, and they, the first one is the strongest. The page of Michael talks about being truthful and being clear and communication. And even though it might sound a little insensitive, there's room for new inspiration, new opportunities right now with that Ace of Wands that just came out. Maybe you have something new you want to try out. Maybe you're bored in the situation you're at, and it's time for you to move forward, okay? For some of you, this might be a third-party situation. You want to start something new with somebody else, and you don't know how to communicate it to your partner. Okay, guys? You want to start something new, more passionate, and you have to communicate, and you're ready to walk away, because I guess maybe you and your partner are not on the same page. That's for some of y'all Scorpios. For other y'all Scorpios, this talks about having passions, taking action on things you want, but it also talks about partnership and teamwork, talking about working together with other people. And once again, it talks about a relationship. If for those of you that are in a relationship, it can talk about getting some marriage counseling or something like that, to in order to fix what's been going on. Here you go, the Two of Cups again. This is a relationship. This talks about working together, starting something together, bringing something together, working as a team with your partner, okay? Scorpios, be a team player. The truth is, either you want a team player or you have to be a team player. So you know which side you're on and what you've been doing in your relationship. And there go out the card. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, Ace of Cups. Okay. Phew. All right. For some of you, not all of you Scorpio, some of you are walking away because you feel as though, you had to change your heart. You want to change your partner, and you want to start something more new, passionate with somebody else. It could have been a third-party situation, and you chose one, and you decided to move on with, I think walking away from a relationship and entering a new relationship with somebody else, okay, guys? Somebody new. This is a new relationship. This talks about new and truthful love. So somebody had a change of heart up here, okay, Scorpio? Somebody had a change of heart, whether you or your partner had a change of heart, decided that this relationship is not going for you. You're deciding to walk away, and when you do walk away, you're walking into a new relationship with more passion, more teamwork, more love, more communication. This is the Ace of Cups. You know, this is the Ace of Cups. It talks about, like I said, new love, a new partnership, a fresh new love. I mean, for very few of you, it could talk about a new perspective in your relationship and finding common ground, but I don't see it that way. I see somebody literally walking away from a relationship to walk into another passionate relationship. It could be you or your partner, Scorpios, or somebody needs to see marriage counselor, and that way you can bring back the passion and the love back in your relationship and see, start something fresh in your relationship. So it can go either way. Once again, if you are when hold on. Yeah, so this talks about, starting a new partnership with your own, inside your own relationship. But that's for very few of you. For the majority of you, like I said, some of you are walking away from one situation, entering another one, because it's a new beginning. It's more passion, more teamwork, more love. It's more committed, and it's a new love. All right, guys. So I want to make sure that you understand that not everything's talks about a committed relationship. If, let's say, you're single and you have no partner, well, then we're gonna break it down for you real quick before I end this video, okay? For some of you are speaking your truth. You're probably letting somebody know, expressing how you feel about somebody, whether or not you're scared if this person's gonna walk away or still be there, or maybe you've gotten close and you feel a little bit distant to the person you care about the most. All right. It's all about speaking your truth in order to begin something new, okay, guys? It's about bringing something together, bringing some type of two worlds together for some of you. It does talk about making sure. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with, pretty much a lot of this. You can be dealing with any emotional sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I also do see fire here. So I'm going to say you can have a new beginning with a Leo, Sag, or Aries person coming into your life. Maybe you're walking away from, with this Five of Ariel, talks about somebody that can be a earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You could be walking away from one of them and walking towards somebody that's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, okay? Or a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, all right, guys? So you might be meeting somebody new. For some of you, they're single, you're meeting somebody, like I said. And for others of you, you're walking away from one and bringing into another to start something new with somebody else, all right, guys? As always, follow your own intuition in any situation. As always, namaste. Love you guys. Bye.